feds have allegedly revealed Ellen DeGeneres was caught on tape with children at Diddy's mansions. Ellen was allegedly involved in child
Give a shout out. That's a Christian. Can we get a shout out? How you doing?
So, like, we here to try to raise money for these, mosquito bed nets. So if you don't understand, just imagine living in Africa and your little infant child just gets bit by a mosquito and he dies. We're actually with a charity this year, and I'm glad to attach with my boys' charity, and we're gonna do it every year with another charity. So thank y'all very much for coming. So let's party.
Are you gonna be early for my party?
Yes, I am. No.
No.
You know I have to arrive fashionably late.
All right. Not too late, though.
Not too late?
Not too. I heard you're scared of clowns.
No.
I heard that.
Impossible.
Why is it impossible?
Because I'm a black man.
Too late, please.
What time would you like me there?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But not
okay.
too late. Because, once you get there, the party really starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
You can be
I
scared.
have so many other things to be fearful of. A clown is not going to scare me.
Really?
Yes. I'm not afraid of clowns.
I
promise you, I'm not gonna let you down on this big one.
All right,
For
good.
real.
Good.
Your shoes, your feet are gonna have blisters. You're gonna be dancing so hard.
I can't wait. Heard that you were.
Oh, you want to play?
Who would have thought Ellen DeGeneres and Diddy had more in common than we realized? Ellen, who's known for her lighthearted jokes and fun personality, now finds herself linked to Diddy's controversial lifestyle that many people believe involves far more than just flashy parties and famous guests. This video hints at something much more crazy. It suggests that Ellen wasn't just an innocent partygoer, but may have been present at some of Diddy's more secretive events where some shocking activities allegedly took place. We're talking about the kind of parties that happen behind closed doors, far away from cameras where only the elite players are invited. The footage raises questions about what Ellen knew, what she might have seen, and how involved she really was in this hidden side of Diddy's life. Could Ellen, the beloved TV host, really have been a part of Diddy's secret world all along? This new evidence has got people talking. The video, though not fully clear on every detail, suggests a much closer bond between the two than anyone realized. It's one thing to have celebrity friends, but this video hints that Ellen may have been closer to Diddy's controversial lifestyle than she's ever let on.
Can we dance?
Yes.
I would like to dance.
Dance. Do it.
Well, Ellen and Diddy's friendship has been on display for years. Diddy was a regular guest on The Ellen Show, often joining in on her quirky segments, playful banter, and light-hearted jokes. From dancing with the audience to sharing funny stories about his kids, Diddy always seemed right at home on her set. Their interactions gave off nothing but good vibes, with both of them laughing and having fun, making it seem like their friendship was nothing but innocent Hollywood fun. Remember those moments on her show when Diddy would joke about Ellen not coming to his parties? In one clip, Diddy teased her, saying, "I invite you to all my parties, you just haven't shown up." Ellen laughed it off, making it seem like she was just too busy to attend. This playful banter gave the audience the impression that these two were just casual celebrity friends who enjoyed each other's company on and off camera. But now, with the release of this wild party video, people are starting to wonder if there was more going on behind the scenes than we all thought. The video that's now making waves shows Ellen at one of Diddy's parties. These are the parties that don't get covered in celebrity magazines or gossip columns, where only the closest and most trusted people are invited. In this video, Ellen is seen mingling with guests, having a good time, but there's an unsettling vibe that's hard to ignore. The party atmosphere isn't just about music and drinks, it feels more like an exclusive event where anything could happen, and often does. People familiar with Diddy's more private parties have suggested that these gatherings involve more than just dancing and socializing. Sources have said that these events are where the real Hollywood secrets come out, and some have even said that disturbing activities take place behind closed doors. The video hints at this darker side, with Ellen present in the midst of it all, raising questions about how much she might have known or even participated in. What's even more surprising is that the casual, carefree Ellen we're used to seeing on TV is nowhere to be found in this footage. Instead, we see her in a more reserved state, blending into the shadows of the party. Now, Ellen's image is taking a serious hit. For years, she's been the face of daytime TV, known for her kindness and quirky humor. But with this new footage, people are questioning her involvement with Diddy and his controversial activities. Ellen's connection to Diddy, once seen as just a fun celebrity friendship, now looks a lot more suspicious. Maybe she was aware of what really goes on at these parties. The talks around Ellen's presence at these parties are hard to ignore. Some sources suggest she's been attending Diddy's more private events for years, and while she's always played it off as no big deal, the video tells a different story. People are now speculating that Ellen may have known about Diddy's darker side long before anyone else. After all, she's had many of Diddy's associates and alleged victims on her show, sometimes even joking with them in ways that now seem awkward.
In 2016, Ellen tweeted, "Happy birthday, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, or as I call him, Cuddle McSnuggle Stuff. You don't need to know why. I don't want to know why. How is this not deleted yet?"
The connection between Ellen and Diddy is no longer just about Hollywood fun and games. With allegations piling up against Diddy and this video throwing Ellen into the mix, fans are starting to look closer at their relationship. Could Ellen have been turning a blind eye to what was really happening at Diddy's parties? And if so, how much damage will this do to her already fragile reputation? With these new questions being raised, her entire image as the wholesome, lovable TV host is in serious trouble. Fans are starting to rethink how much they really know about Ellen and whether or not she's been keeping some very dark secrets of her own. The video has opened up a can of worms, and Ellen's involvement in Diddy's private life could be the start of a bigger downfall for her. Interestingly, her past behavior has always been a point of conversation, but now it seems like these older stories might be more relevant. Over the years, there have been multiple reports of Ellen mistreating her staff and being rude to guests on her show. Former employees have described her as cold and controlling, and some even use the word toxic to describe the work environment behind the scenes of The Ellen Show. These stories seem to come out of nowhere at first, but now that we're learning more about her possible connection to Diddy and his darker side, it feels like we're starting to connect the dots. One incident that's been brought back into the spotlight is Ellen's awkward interview with Justin Bieber. At that time, it just seemed like Ellen was being her usual nosy self, pushing Justin with probing questions. But looking back, people are starting to wonder if there was more to it.
When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last
He
time.
had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Justin had a strange relationship with Diddy when he was younger, including spending some questionable time together that raised eyebrows. Was Ellen hinting at something she knew, or was she using her platform to ask questions she thought needed to be asked? Anyway, this has left Justin uncomfortable, and it's a moment that hasn't aged well given what we now know about both Diddy and Ellen. There's also that moment with Mariah Carey, where Ellen practically forced her to reveal her pregnancy by offering her champagne on live TV. At that time, it seemed like a playful gesture, but Mariah later revealed how uncomfortable that moment was, especially since she was dealing with a miscarriage. Incidents like these where Ellen's behavior crosses the line are now being looked at in a new light. Was this just Ellen being insensitive, or was there something more to her behavior that suggests she's been closer to Hollywood's dark side than we realized? And let's not forget the stories from Ellen's staff. From passive-aggressive notes left for her household workers to reports of being rude to security guards, Ellen's reputation as the kind and friendly talk show host has been taking hits for years. Some people now believe that her connection to Diddy might explain some of her behavior. Could she have been influenced by the people she was surrounding herself with? As we look ahead, this might just be another piece of the puzzle showing that Ellen isn't as innocent as she seemed. While Ellen's behavior is being re-examined, Diddy's dark secrets have been spilling out into the open. For a long time, Diddy's lavish parties and larger-than-life persona were seen as part of his celebrity image. But over the past few years, disturbing allegations about his personal life have started to surface. From controlling and abusive behavior in his romantic relationships to accusations of illegal activities at his private gatherings, Diddy's name has been tied to some very serious claims. Multiple women have filed different lawsuits against him, which has only added fuel to the fire. Diddy's secret parties, which were once the stuff of Hollywood legend, are now being talked about in a much darker context. These events, which were known for their wild atmosphere, are now said to have the backdrop for some extremely disturbing behavior. The video showing Ellen at one of these parties is now raising eyebrows. Was she aware of what was happening, or worse, was she complicit in keeping it quiet? This video adds another layer to the ongoing issues surrounding Diddy, and Ellen's involvement could drag her down with him.
Smooth, right? Very smooth.
I really enjoy it.
One of the things that you must do now, before you leave work, you must Not drive.
No,
Drink responsibly.
I do drink responsibly.
Okay.
I will not drive.
Fans' reaction to all of this has been nothing short of explosive. Social media is buzzing with theories about what this video really means for Ellen and her relationship with Diddy. One user wrote, "Ellen is a part of this obnoxious circle and knows everything who else is involved." Another commented, "Lock her up. She is sickening." The internet is full of similar reactions, with many people expressing shock and disappointment over the thought that Ellen may have been involved in Diddy's controversial lifestyle. Some fans are even starting to look into Ellen's past interviews and appearances, looking for more signs that she might have known about Diddy's darker side all along. One Reddit thread has gone viral, with users pointing out different moments during Ellen's show where she seemed to hint at knowing more than she let on, especially when it came to celebrity scandals and hidden Hollywood secrets. People are starting to question whether Ellen's public image was always just a front to hide the truth about who she really is. With Diddy's growing list of allegations and this wild party video now making the rounds, everyone's view of Ellen is changing rapidly. What started as just a fun friendship between two celebrities is now turning into something much more serious. And let's be real, this is far from over. We could be on the brink of hearing even more shocking revelations. But do you guys think Ellen will survive this? And what about Diddy? How much more will we learn about his secret world? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates.